This is Lauren, and we are going to do a quick peek at our Kombucha Continuous Brew that's been brewing now for a good month, I guess. I have been decanting and replacing tea, and I just wanted you to see how big the SCOBY was. So we're going to undo this insulation, which is working wonderfully. I'm really happy with it. And take off this, and you can see how large the SCOBY is. It's getting really thick. That's probably a good ½ inch maybe. And it's pretty and white on the top. There's some fermentation going on. I just replenished not too long ago, so probably 2 days ago. So it's not going to be fermented yet, but when you use a continuous brew, you don't always have to go to the full week because the brew that remains, the mature brew that remains in the container before you replace the sweet tea is strong. So it's not going to need as many days. Sometimes it could only use maybe 3 or 4 days before it's ready to use again. And of course that's preference for you as well. So some people have asked, well, what is a SCOBY? And it's basically a mass of bacteria and yeast that's all tied together with cellulose nanofibers. And the primary bacteria in the SCOBY produce a lot of that cellulose, which creates that rubbery consistency. So the bacteria and yeast in a SCOBY depend on each other, and they feed on one another. The yeast fermentation feeds on the bacteria, and the byproducts of the bacteria feed the yeast. And they cover the area so that no bad bacteria can get in there. So I am trying very hard to not go completely crazy with my kombucha, but I've got a surprise coming up here in a couple days that I'll share with you. And thank you for watching. That's just one more little tidbit of the continuous brew of my kombucha.